By the old ways, by the dark roots, I summon you. Take this power, rise up and serve me now.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí iná igbó náà sí kí ogun náà di alágbára. Wọ́n pe agbára àtijọ́ dé láti inú òkùnkùn yìí.
There was a barber named Tunde who owned a shop on BENIN Road. His shop was always full of customers. People said his hands were magic. Even important men waited for hours just to get their hair cut by him. This Tunde must have special powers, people whispered in the markets. How else does he cut hair so well? They were right, but his power was not good. Every evening, after his last customer left, Tunde would sweep his shop very carefully, but he never threw the hair away. He put every piece of hair into a big leather bag that he hid under his work table. When the bag was full, he would lock his shop and drive away into the night. Tunde drove to the edge of the city where the forest began. Deep in the forest, he had built a secret shrine. Candles stood around a clay pot that boiled with bad-smelling liquids. Animal skulls hung from the tree branches. White chalk marks covered the ground. Under the moon, Tunde emptied his bag. He separated the air and called each customer by name. Then he burned the air in his pot, piece by piece, saying words in an old language.
From your head I take, to my pocket it goes. Your days grow short as my money grows. 1 year from me, 1 year from you. What I say will come true.
Black smoke rose from the pot, carrying away something terrible, the life of his customers. With each spell, Tunde's shop got richer. More customers came, more money filled his pockets. He bought a new car and built a fine house. He wore gold chains that shone in the sun, but in the neighborhood, death was spreading. Mr. Adebayo came for a haircut in January. In March, he fell down at his daughter's wedding and died. Mrs. Okonkwo brought her husband to the shop. 6 weeks later, she buried him. Young men, children, old men, everyone who sat in Tunde's chair got sick and died within 1 or 2 months. There must be a curse on our area, the elders said. Maybe the water is poisoned, the doctor said. But no one thought it was the friendly barber with the gold ends and nice smile. Tunde had a daughter named Amara. She was a university student studying to be a doctor. She was beautiful and smart. With her dead mother kind's eyes and her father's strong will, she noticed how her father suddenly had so much money. She noticed his strange night trips when he thought she was sleeping. Most of all, she noticed all the deaths. One evening, Amara decided to follow her father. She kept far behind him. She turned off her car lights when they reached the forest road. She parked far away and walked quietly through the trees. Her heart beat like a drum. When she reached the clearing, she saw her father's shrine. When she heard those terrible words and understood what he was doing, her blood went cold. She watched in fear as he burned the last bit of air, laughing as the smoke went up like screaming spirits. "Papa!" she cried, stepping into the clearing. Tunde turned around fast. His face became white in the candlelight.
I'm okay. You should not be here.
How could you? Tears ground down her face. You are killing innocent people. Mr. Adebayo taught me math when I was small. Mrs. Okonkwo's son was my classmate. How many people have you killed for money? You don't understand, Tunde said, shaking. I
was poor. I had no money. Your school fees, your mother's hospital bills before she died.
Mama died when it was her time, Amara shouted. But these people, you are stealing their time. You are playing God. Tunde reached for his daughter, but she stepped back. I'm going to the police. You can't, he whispered. They
will never believe you. And if you try to stop me, the spirit I work with will come for you too.
But Amara was not afraid. She picked up a stick and knocked over the pot. She broke the shrine, then let them come. I would rather die with my honor than live with blood money. All the candles went out at once. A wind came from nowhere, crying through the trees. Tunde fell to his knees, screaming. Invisible forces surrounded him, the spirits wanting payment for the broken deal, the souls of his victims crying for justice. Amara ran from the forest. She went straight to the police, then to the elders, then to a pastor who understood these dark things. By morning, everyone on Benin Road knew the truth. Tunde was never seen again. Some people say the forest spirit took him. Others say he ran away in shame. But his shop stands empty now. It reminds everyone that money gained by stealing another person's life will never bring real happiness. And Amara became a doctor just as she planned. She used her hands to give life, not take it. She proved that a child does not have to follow their parents' path, especially when that path leads to the path of death.